Hi folks, here we are up at the AACA Eastern Car Show here at Hershey, Pennsylvania. They're going to have hundreds, if not thousands, of cars here. So we're going to watch a few come in. We're real early in the morning here. It's only 37 degrees this morning. You can see the breath there. But we'll take you for a walk around. First, we'll catch a few of them that are driving in here, and we'll walk up and down the road as they come in. But just enjoy the video, and we'll start walking. There goes a Buick there. We're going to get over here on one of the driveways that comes in so we can check out a few of the cars coming in. Got a 56 Ford here, Victoria, two-door hardtop pulling in there. Good looking car. But there'll be a bunch of them pulling in this driveway, so we'll kind of hang around here and show you a few as they drive in. Here comes another nice early Buick here. This one's all the way from Massachusetts. Got Massachusetts plates. Notice the right-hand drive, brass era Buick. Good looking old touring car there. Yeah, looks like we've got a 40 Ford Deluxe there, nice little coupe. We've got a Cadillac right here. That's now old enough to be in the show as well. You'll see early cars, you'll see brass cars, you'll see classic cars, you'll see all kinds of stuff. Notice the Scottish guy up there with the kilt. Got a couple more coming here. We'll catch these down the road here. There's a few already over in the field here next to us. Nice little Mustang there. This guy I think is in the wrong area here. They're trying to figure him out. And over here we got a 57 Ford coming in there. 57 Ford sedan. Fairlane 500. And we got a Pontiac. A Pontiac 5-window coupe. Good looking car. And we got a Ford Ranchero here. Nice looking Ranchero. That one's got a for sale sign in the window. That one is for sale. Good Survivor, her older restorations, 1958. Well, that's going to show you where the noise is coming from. You got these speakers up here. There's one there and there's one out behind us. They moved those over from a swap meet section last night. But that's where you'll hear all that background noise. Just thought I'd check out a few of the big classics over here before they get too swarmed with people, because it gets pretty busy here in a bit. That's a nice one here. Franklin. This one's a 1929 Franklin. Notice the Lalique eagle head hood ornament on there as well. Nice trip driving lights. You'll see those around a lot of times in the swap meets. This is a dual cowl Phaeton. You can see here's the first cowl with the windshield. And here's the second cowl with the second windshield. Quite a car. Now, all these cars are really nicely restored. There's no modifieds in the show. It's nice restorations. We got an early Packard here. Notice all the winter screens on the sides. Good looking Packard right there. That one's 1915. You can see the original 15 New Jersey plate on there. Notice the details too of the Packard shape to the top of the radiator, Packard shape to the top of the headlights and the parking lights. And it's a big six, so you can see the little 6 on the radiator cap. And over here we get a Chrysler. Great looking Chrysler. I always like the split windshield and the header design on the Chryslers. Also the grill shells are really nice. You got a lot of moisture on them from the cold weather, so guys are drying them off. Jump over to the front side of these. This one here is all the way from Ontario, so people come from all over the place to win an award here. This one's a Lincoln, 1929 Lincoln Sport Phaeton. Here's the front of the Chrysler. See what I mean about the grills and stuff, and you got the Impala jumping there with the wings. Great looking styling from those Chryslers of that age. And we've got a big Cadillac over here. This is another dual cowl Phaeton.
Yeah, you know, I'm not going to worry about it. I got some later. Compound. I can take it. No, not today.
This one's a V16. Looks like we got the owner there with the blue sweater and a couple workers polishing it. This is got the dual cowl, really nice. It's got the V16 engine, the big V16. And we got one more here. This one's an 1831 Pierce Arrow. This is a convertible sedan. Notice how it has full window frames and stuff. That would make it a convertible sedan rather than a Phaeton. They're more open, like that Cadillac is there. These are more boxed in, but they still have a folding top. And you get the famous Pierce Arrow headlights coming up out of the fender there. And we got the Archer as a mascot on a Pierce Arrow.
Glass car over a fine frame.
Just ran good down the road.
It's a great looking car too. When they're running, they're slowing it down here. Show you they had it running there real quick. Notice the fold out footrest there for the front seat. It's a really interesting early car. St. Louis Motor Carriage Company, it says on there.
By design, no. So here's something once in a lifetime.
That one looks like a pretty good original. Looks like mostly original, even the seats and stuff. This is an interesting one here. It's a Riker electric car, 1896. And that's the guy that manufactured them. That's actually his grandson there, driving that car. Really small size. It's like a one-person, little small vehicle there. Notice how he operates it with a handle. You just shove it forward to go forward. Kind of a wild-looking little car. All the way from Oregon, too. Oh, wow, look at that Rolls Royce going by there. You can see it coming up the driveway. We're into one of the other main driveways. That's a big, impressive Rolls Royce Roadster there.
You might be on this side of the tree. Okay?
That's really something
that might
there.
be the last spot there.
Big monster Roadster. Look at a few coming in here. Got a El Camino. So you'll see, you know, a lot of those early cars, but you see all kinds of muscle cars, and you'll see stuff that's even more modern, kind of like this Cadillac right here. An Eldorado coupe there. We got a Jaguar coming in. Good looking little Jag there. Funny little Ape. It's a little Italian vehicle apparently. Got an interesting little three-wheeled pickup truck. See some more driving down the road there. As you can see, there's a good crowd here. I mean, who doesn't like to come see a car show, especially the Hershey car show? It's pretty impressive. So you get all these people out early in the morning. You can see they're all got their coats and stuff, but it's pretty cold this morning. But the sun is coming up, and it'll warm up here a little bit. And you can see over there into the trees, it's the end of the orange field there, the swap meet. So there is one of the world's largest swap meets here, and we did a 5-part series in the swap meet as well. So if you're interested in that, you can check out all those videos as well. But we also had the car corral video, so there's quite a series of videos for here, and you can check them all out if you want to. We got a nice Cord there going by, front-wheel drive Cord sedan. And you can see, we're looking down the road here, you can see where they're all driving in. Some go in that driveway up there, and some go in the driveway behind us here. So here comes a Mercedes coming by here.
And one of the hot ones.
From New York, a convertible. Got a 57 Chevy coming here. 2-door hardtop. Bel Air. Oh, we got a little Opel GT coming here. Oh, we got a little Model A pickup there. Got a wrecker boom in the back, little Weaver wrecker boom in that one. It's an interesting one here.
Things you're never going to see before.
It's a Playboy there. There's another one here, 1948 Playboy. Yeah, look there, we got an Amphicar. That's a car that can go on land or water. Jump down here. We got a couple Fords coming in. Nice little 33 Cabriolet there. And we got a Thunderbird. And we got a 57 convertible right there. And we got away from that speaker a bit. Look at the Crosley here. Boy, that's really leaning to one side. Must have a weak spring on it or something. Got a Suburban there, square body Suburban. And we got a Dodge coming here. 1957 Dodge Custom Royal. Right there, nice looking car. Comes another nice little Cabriolet there. That one's a Plymouth. Good looking little convertible. And we got a Mercury Cougar here. Check them out right here. There's a Cougar. The Chrysler station wagon. Family truckster. Here's a Corvette. Pickup truck with the side tailgate. Rear engine. The Porsche, that's got a rear engine as well. Look at this Volkswagen. That's an early Volkswagen right there. Notice the split rear window. That's a muscle car, Plymouth Cuda. Here's a DeSoto. We're kind of right on the bend here. They're rounding the bend and kind of a good spot to catch them. You can hear them taking off. Pontiac here, Grand Prix. Quite a slew of them coming in right now. Another Volkswagen. Packard. And we got a Chrysler. Another Chrysler, big New Yorker there. And we got an Edsel, nice Edsel Pacer, 2-door hardtop. And we got another big Packard Classic here. This is impressive. Check this one out. That's quite a car. Dual cowl Phaeton there, 1929. Jump over here just a hair. GTO Judge going by there. Another Chrysler 300. Look at the LaSalle 27 Model T there. Got a few more coming out here. Nice little Pontiac there, Star Chief. 2-door hardtop. 1857. Plymouth Cuda there. Notice the flowered top on that. The 340 on that one. Here's an early one. I don't know what brand that is. If that was a Cadillac or something, not sure on that one. There's a 36 Chevy Patina panel truck there. And we got a Dodge Charger here. Bullnose Ford here, F-150. Yeah, the power steering and whining on there, typical Ford. 48 Packard. Looks like they're driving right at us. This is a cool spot here. Corvette. Got a Caddy here. Nice Caddy convertible, 1947. GTO Pontiac. 57 Ford. There's all kinds of stuff coming out of here. Really cool cars. And you can kind of see them take right off here. The F1 Ford pickup. There's a 48 to 50. Look at the fire truck coming here. They're going to have a hard time making this corner. Here they come. Aaron's Fox. Coming right at us. Taking 2 guys. That's power steering right there by Armstrong. 2 guys to steer the thing. Here we go. They're going to take off. You know, you wonder with some of these vehicles if they had a hard time getting them running this morning. It's so cold, you know. Look at the Rolls Royce. Wow. And we got a 37 Chevy here. Another Chevy here. Bel Air. Well, here comes a few more here. Got a 48 Ford convertible. Flathead in that one. Sounds good. Mustang convertible there. Mercedes. And the Buick Riviera. It's a good looking car right there. We got a single one coming here. 1929 Packard right there. Got the second windshield in there. This one. Nice original car. Got the little umbrella top. Don't know the brand on that one. All the way from Maine. I don't know. Maybe we can catch what brand it is in the car show there. We got another one coming. This one looks like a LaSalle. You can always tell by the winged front bumper there and the portholes down the side of the hood. Look at the winged rear bumper. Pretty cool car. 34 LaSalle. Now here's something you don't see every day. The Tennessee Traveler, it's called. It's a Model A Ford. That's an early motorhome. That's pretty cool. We got another 40 LaSalle here. That was a coupe. Looks like a good original. And we got a Hudson Terraplane right there. Good looking Terraplane convertible. Love the styling of those. Got a Ford two-door sedan. Now they got a good slew of them coming out now. Look at the Brickyard 400 Special there, Monte Carlo. Buick GS. 455 in that. Big block Corvette there. 427, another 427 Vet. Nice early Buick here, brass era. That's the right-hand drive on that one. A nice little 51 Plymouth. Right there, Cambridge. And we've got kind of a traffic jam here right now. A Chevelle Super Sport. See, they're all lined up there trying to get in there. With a little Honda motorbike there. I like the old helmet you sit on too. Nissan here. So that's kind of the, you know, the different things you have. Here's a checker taxi cab. You don't see those around every day. Used to back in the day, but not anymore. So it's quite a mix, you know. Another nice big Buick here. Brass era Buick. That's a nice early one right there. 1910. And we got a 55 Ford here. This one's a Crown Vic. Continental kit on it. Nice little Demon. 340 Dodge Demon there. Some Mopowers representing here. Cuda with a 340. Another Corvette. Got a nice Caddy here. That's nicely restored right there. Look at all the chrome on that. Great looking car. Fleetwood. Got a Lincoln here. Mark 7. And the Buick here. Look at the license plate. It says Battleship. Big Buick Roadmaster Limited Battleship on the license plate. And we got a Lincoln Continental here. Another Corvette. So some of these you'll see again in the car show because we're gonna, you know, walk around there and show you everything. But it's always fun to come check them out in the morning here while they're pulling in. You can hear them run and stuff. And that's part of the deal to judge these cars here at Hershey. They need to, there's a little Buick wagon, Century. They need to drive them in. That's part of the deal. Look at the Indian motorcycle there. Another Chevelle here. The guy whipping a U-turn there, but got a few more lined up ready to come out. And here they come. Got a Corvette right here. Another Beetle, Volkswagen Beetle. It's a nice Shelby Mustang here. That's a valuable car. GT500. And we've got a Pontiac Grand Prix. Another Mustang here. Shelby GT500. Fastback. And a Chrysler, 39 Chrysler. Cool old Chrysler there. Notice the wild taillights on there too. Got some interesting designs on a 39 Chrysler. Now here's an impressive one, a Survivor. It's 1931 Chrysler dual cowl Phaeton Survivor, all original. A BMW here, Mercedes, Oldsmobile. Nice old hardtop there. Another motorbike. Mobile King. Looks like there's an early Rambler there. That's impressive. A basket on the side. Oh, look at this one. Roadrunner there. And from there, I guess we'll jump up to the car show area. So this is a Isotta Puccini. Pretty wild. Notice the snake there for a mascot. Looks like a snake about to bite you. It's pretty cool car. Well, we're way up at the end of the car show field. You can see the Tennessee Traveler that we just saw a few minutes ago in here. We're going to take a quick look through. They're not all in here yet, but we kind of get to get out of here today too, so we're going to take a quick tour through, show you what there is in here. Got a Lincoln here. Look at the Chevy station wagon right there, all the way from Massachusetts. This one is a 1988 Caprice wagon. There's a 60 Cadillac Coupe de Ville there. That one's from New York. That's a sweet looking car right there. Look at that. And we got another little Lincoln here. This one is a 1997. So these are some of the later model ones up here, and we'll get to the older ones towards the end of the field here. Got a Buick Grand Sport there. Over here we got a Cadillac Eldorado convertible. With a Jeep coming in here flying along. I'd slow it down a little bit if I was him coming through here. Got a Grand Prix Pontiac. Got the square body Suburban we saw driving in there. Chrysler wagon. Another Chrysler there. These are kind of survivors. That's a patina car. Cadillac here. And looks like a Chrysler Newport here. A Chevy half-ton four-wheel drive pickup. And we got an Olds. We're just driving in here. Olds there and a Buick over there. A few more driving in over there. Looks like maybe a 56 Plymouth over there. Turning around. And we got a Packard coming in there, but we're going to catch this. There's a big row of them right here, so we'll catch those. But I got a couple down on the end over here. I was going to show you. This is at LaSalle. We saw it driving in. Just wanted to show you some of the styling on this. It's pretty cool. Notice the bumper, twin blades on it, and the taillights. And look at the lenses on the taillights, how they stick out like that. I had a pair of those taillights last year. I bought, I think, over at Carlisle. It's got some really cool details. You got all four suicide doors. Nice banjo steering wheel in there. Got the portholes on the side of the hood. Got the fender guide markers I got on there. Straight 8 engine. And this is kind of I think like a stylized woman there, kind of with no head. I guess is what I'd call that. Looks like legs and arms back, you know. 1934. And there's your front bumper. Pretty cool. You see toys of that car quite often. And we've got an AMC Matador here. A couple AMCs here. This one's Matador, and this one is the Hornet, the little AMX Hornet. And here's a 72 Jag XKE Roadster, and we got a 5.0 Mustang on the end there. Little BMW there. Town and Country wagon. Even got the Sears cargo thing on the top there. It's kind of cool. Mercury Comet there. Oh, you're good. Thank you. Nice looking Mercury. And I'll have to show our son Tanner here. This looks like his pickup in the car show here. It's an F-250. Nice original one. And we got the Chrysler, 39 Chrysler. Look at the Volkswagen here with the little toolkit. See, all your spare stuff is up in the front here. And there's your toolkit. There's your gas tank. Kind of cool. It's 1959.
The market for something like Ford because they didn't have all the money that they really needed.
We got a Corvette over on this side.
Had a tough time getting that Ford into the market.
Looking 63, I think. Corvette. Little Buick wagon here.
Look at what you're seeing here from a styling point of view.
We got another Corvette right there. Here's the Demon. So some of these we saw driving in,
Sedan delivery there, Chevrolet.
but there's a lot more coming in as we're in here as well. This one's a 36 Chevy, but look at the patina stuff on the side. It's from a bakery. Honey Boy, it says. Shelbies Bakery. Pretty cool truck. Yeah, we got a Chrysler 300 there. Another New Yorker here. A little Porsche right there. Yeah, looks like a 31 Model A coupe there. Kind of a patina Survivor.
Who did the wheels? We actually stole them off another car. Yeah.
Good looking Model A there.
You see Jay, 10,000 gladiators.
And we got a little Toyota, looks like here. MR2.
Not many of these around. It was J10.
So it's got a mid-engine back there.
Survival, they did on those things because they were worth the death.
And we got a Monte Carlo, nice looking Monte Carlo right there.
Bolt down the grill. There are a couple of iterations of that. And then
It's a good color on that. Interior
Marvin
matches.
used the same idea.
Got a Dodge Royal here, two-door hardtop. Notice the advertisement piece, the original
So
piece the dealer would have put on there.
you know, where
You got
else
the big
but
fins
there's
in the
only
back.
one Hershey, you know, the one and only Hershey. And
Got a
you
Woody
see the
wagon here, Chevy,
wagons
1941.
and the Satisfaction teams rolling down the road together.
It's got some of the accessory stuff on it, the
And motorcycles.
bumper
too.
tips, grill guard, got the deluxe hood ornament.
We call this Morning Glory.
Looks like a
Here's
nice Survivor.
The Shelby was
And this one
mentioned
says
earlier,
unrestored
that was a
original
rental, like
Pontiac.
the Hertz car rental version of the Shelby. You could actually go and rent that back in the day. And yeah,
Notice
it
it's
was
got
more
the
than one
overhead cam,
accidentally ended up on a racetrack.
6-cylinder in there
And
too.
brought back
Pretty cool
and
car,
followed
two-door
back.
hardtop. We got a Plymouth here, really nice. Some of these are Survivors over on this side. All original, haven't been
This is a
restored.
Pininfarina Cadillac Yolante.
So it's really amazing, some of the conditions on them. Look at this Buick Electra here. It has some wild styling on it. This is 1960.
Again,
Really
there's no
nice
better way to
original.
get into the hobby.
Look at the fins on the back.
Another myth
Really wild.
of automotive history. No.
It's like it has fins on back and fins on front.
Early ones came in color. The last ones came in color. This is what happens when you
And
do
we're
the
getting
Chevy
close to one of the
Supreme,
speakers up there in the
and,
pole,
decide
so
you're gonna make a performance
gonna be hard to-
LSS out of it,
hard
open
to hear
the
me
wheel
probably,
house,
but here's a 58 Ranchero.
the Corvette engine,
Look at that little sedan delivery Chevy there, cruising by. It's a nice one.
94, 95, and 96.
Cadillac here.
Actually, the
Packard
later ones,
convertible.
went through the effort of putting a floor shift and a
This one's
console.
an
The early ones,
1853.
first 2 years had it on the column.
Just a nice Survivor. A 76 Ford
And then they
Falcon here,
discontinued it. They got it right, and
Cobra.
it was discontinued.
4.9. All your information on there. If you want
Yeah,
to read
these
any of it,
prices
you
for
pause
the
on there.
period- Well, quite often, by the way, you see two radio
Little
antennas.
Ford
One
LTD.
of them is functional, one of them is just for
There goes
for
that Chevy
symmetry.
again. That's pretty cool.
Usually the case. Got a big Lincoln
We got a
cab.
Volkswagen van here.
Again,
The Edsel,
think of
58
the
Edsel
period post-war. The economy is booming, and we're going to pull out all the
And
stops
this one's
and
a
do as much as
Morris
we can from
here,
a
a little
styling point
convertible.
of view.
Morris Minor. Look how small the engine is. You can see the size of my hand to that engine.
And spare tire covers.
I mean, it looks like the battery is as big as the motor. It's kind of funny.
There's another myth that
And we got a Gardner here. We had one like this at one point. This one is a 1923. We had a
It's called double
1920.
clutching, and no, you do
Very
not have to
similar
know how
looking
to
car,
double
though.
clutch to drive an old
We
car.
got to drive around a little.
You just, for the most part, drive it like it was
Notice it even
intended
says
to.
Gardner right on the
Oh,
exhaust manifold there. It's a nice original.
that was close.
Get the news. New York's news. This is a Rio truck here.
So the Jeep, by the way,
Got a
that
brass bell on it.
7-slat
This is
grill
a
is
nice
very
original. See the
interesting
news on there.
history
Got a picture
behind
of a
that.
camera.
So that's now a Jeep
Looks like we've got a
trademark.
Mercury pulling in
and
over
the
that way.
7-slat grill was in the
Notice the
original
gas
Jeep,
tank too. It's right in your
but
lap.
it got
I mean, a Model A
softened,
is as
and,
well, but
when the Jeep
it's kind of amazing they
was
put it
being
right in your
mass-produced,
face like that while you're driving.
it was actually Ford Motor Company that changed the grill and put that soft fluting in it to make it easier to
kind of a
manufacture.
funky exhaust manifold on that one.
Yeah, it's a Jeep trademark that
Pretty cool.
Ford contributed to.
And we got another wagon here, a little Ford wagon.
Again, so we're back in the 50s. We're starting to get some. Yeah, we are getting some.
There's a Chevy wagon driving
bubble
by there.
glass in the windshield, but we still have flat glass on the side. A lot of chrome.
Guy on a
embellishments.
motorcycle. Got a Honda motorcycle. And we're gonna scoot over to some of these other aisles here. Oh, we got a cool old milk truck here. Divco.
Little Pontiac.
You don't see too many Divcos of that age. Usually you see the 50s looking, 40s or 50s looking Divcos. This one's a 1929. All nicely restored. Look at that. Really impressive. Cool little truck. And here's the fire truck we saw coming in. Aaron's Fox. Look at the size of that motor. Cylinders are all cast in pairs. Cylinder heads. Pretty cool fire truck right there. Got some pancake headlights on it. This one's a 1928. Here's all your information on it if you want to read up. And looks like we got a little 36 or 35 Ford pickup pulling in there. We'll get over to this aisle. You can see this gives you an idea of how cold it was. That frost on the grass there. So it got down into the 30s last night and it's kind of damp, so it felt really cold. Buick there. Firebird here, nice looking Pontiac Firebird. And a little bit older Pontiac convertible here. That's a nice looking car right there. 1953 Chieftain Deluxe. And people really like these hood ornaments there with the lucite face on it. Good looking Pontiac right there. Now we got some more stuff pulling in. We got a couple Jeeps. Got a Corvette over on this side driving by. There's a couple of World War II era Jeeps. Jump over here. We got a Model A pickup with a wrecker boom in the back. Kind of cool. There's the old Weaver wrecker boom in there. Weaver auto crane, it says on there. See the tag right on it there. '31 Model A pickup. And we got a nice little 39 Ford here, Deluxe. It's a nice one there. All original. And we got some stuff over there, but let's check in one pulling in here too. That's a Rio. Nice Rio sedan there, nice original one. Sorry to whip around like that, but thought I'd check it out while we're going by. We'll get over to this row here. Good looking El Camino here. And we got a 69, I think maybe, Ford Ranger pickup, fancy model with the short box. Pretty cool pickup right there, all nicely restored. Got the original style Autolite battery, 360 engine. Really nice. Look how nicely restored that grille is. And we got another El Camino here, 1986. There's the Ford F-150. Got the Chevy pickup here. This is a four-wheel drive. Long box. And a sign of the times. I remember looking at those when they were brand new in the dealership. I got another pickup truck here. This one's a Corvette. Notice the side tailgate because they have a rear engine. They have a tailgate on. There's one on the back as well, but there's a deeper tailgate on the side there. Those are rear engine, air cooled. There's some muscle cars over here. These are all Mopars, looks like. There's something that sounds good over there. Look like a Ford there. Some race cars and stuff over in the back there. We'll check those out in a second. There's a 340 Cuda right there. Well, I guess I want to see that Superbird there, but we'll jump over here to this aisle here where all the race cars are. Hear this one cruising by. Rough ground there, walking kind of fast. Nice cool race cars over here. Got a Corvette on this side. So that one's a 63 Ford with a 427 engine.
Yeah, it's about right.
It's quite a car. This one's a Mazda. And we got a Corvette, fuel injected Corvette here. Notice the headlights are taken out, and to streamline it they put these bullet shaped deals on there. It's kind of cool. Got the roll bar on there and all. And we'll get a couple more over here. We'll check them out, then we'll get back to that Superbird. Notice the push bar on the back there. And we got one more over there. And you can see there's another one back there, and that one almost looks like a miniature 37 Ford over there, but we're going to get over to the muscle cars there. All right, we got a Studebaker coming across here. Cool looking Studebaker sedan there. And here's the Plymouth Superbird. That's a really nice car there. Superbirds they added a lot of stuff to them. You got the tail fin on the back, you got the nose cone on the front. This one's got the big 440 big block engine. Really nice car there, really valuable car. And we got a Cuda here with a 340, got the shaker hood on it and all. This is the one we saw driving in here. This is cool with the flowered top on it. See the pattern on the top. Really nice Survivor there. We're just going to go down this side, then we'll come up the other side. You got a 442 Olds convertible there. 1970. Good looking Nova right there. It's kind of a, I don't know if you'd call that gold, I guess. In color. A big black Chevelle. We've got a couple Mustangs there. And an AMX. This is a 71 AMX here. I had one like this when I was younger. About that same color too. This one's a 4-speed with a 401. Mine was a 4-speed with a 360. Nice looking AMX though, all restored. And over here we got the Little Red Express, the Dodge. performance pickup. Notice the smokestacks on there. Got a high performance 360 in that. And we got a couple Buicks over here. GSX there. Two of them. Two GSXs. Sorry for the bumpy camera stuff, but it's kind of rough ground here as you're walking around. There's Chevelle there. Another Buick GS 455. The GTO Judge there. It's 1970. And another GS Buick there, Grand Sport.
I was going to say,
that one's a convertible.
That's really, really early. August. I think it's September. Well, August, September. I guess it's yeah. But, so yeah.
Yeah, this is a cool car here. Even got the driver there. He's all dressed up to the part. This one's a 36 Ford limousine. So it's a Cunningham limousine. Cunningham Brome there. There's a factory photo. An interesting car. I don't know that I've ever seen one of those. This one comes out of Maine. So Cunningham must have converted the, made the custom body on it. It's even got a divider window and everything in there. Notice how the interior in the front is it's made to open up in the front here, so it's more waterproof. Then the back is all the nice cloth for the passengers. Here's that Checker we started driving in. That's really cool. New York City taxi. See the fare machine and the under dash air conditioner and everything. They're getting it all cleaned up for the show. 1976 on that one. I have one of these grills here if anybody's looking for one for a taxi or just a cool wall hanger. This is nice here. Florida Highway Patrol, State Trooper, a little Mustang. Arrive alive, it says on the plate. It's a 5.0 engine. And it's 1992. That's got the radar in there and everything, light bar on the top. It's a cool car. And we got a Cadillac limo over on this side. One's all the way from Maine. Good looking Caddy limo there. Now we'll cruise down this row of pickup trucks here. Got a Chevy here, got the original visor on there. This one's got the 5-window cab. It's a 3100. Got the grill guard on it. That one is a 54 or possibly early series 55, one of the two. It's a 1950 Ford F1, really nicely restored there. As you can see, the license plates are from all over the place, all the way in Canada, New York, Maine, Massachusetts. 55 Dodge right there.
It's like, I had a list, I knew what. It was a winter.
And we got another Chevy 5-window. It's a nice looking Dodge, all
I don't know.
nicely done there. Here's a Chevy. This is kind of a nice deep maroon. You don't see too many. This one's a 53. Like the other one was a red one. This one's a maroon one. It's kind of funny because you don't see those colors stock very often. They're usually like a dark green color. There's a Ford pickup, 51 Ford F1. So you'd think you'd see a few that are painted green now, but maybe they didn't want the more common color. They were about 80% of them were green, seems like. Another F1 Ford. And another one here. This one's another 51. You can see the two different styles there. That one's a 50 there. So they look like that, 48 to 50. And then 51 and 2, they look like that. Show you the two differences, but basically same cab and stuff. They do a few changes on the beds. I can show you one change right here. You notice this bed is all smooth on the side, right? And because it's smooth on the side, this fender is just straight down the back edge of it. And on the 48 to 50, it's still got the older style panel inset on the bed. See this panel on there? You can see that there. And when they do that, there's a little notch in the fender right there. So actually the bed and the rear fenders are different. And then another thing too, the cabs are different as well, because you got a small window there and a big window there on the later one. And the dashes are different. You really can't see in there, but this one's got 2 round gauges over here and some trim across there. And this one's got kind of a D-shaped gauge over on the other side rather than the 2 round ones. Kind of hard to see in those right there, but there's some differences between the 2 body styles of the F1s. Now we got a few more pickup trucks down here. It's a 29 Model A closed cab pickup. Here's that 35 Ford we saw pulling in there. It's a good looking Ford.
P1800 Volvo.
And we got a 37 Chevy pickup.
There's another car that's matured at the end of the car status.
And we got a GMC here. This one's a 37 GMC. That's another thing. You can kind of see the similarities. You know, same cabs basically on the Chevy and the GMC, but they have a much different grille and different hood. You can see that grille's much heavier looking and stuff, and this is a finer looking grill on the Chevy. So the hoods and the grills are different. The cabs are pretty much the same.
I've got a number 38.
And we got a 37 Chevy 2-door there. Well, this guy's having quite a hassle backing up in here. He just about run this guy over. He's got a Isuzu Trooper. He keeps goosing the gas. And you notice the bumper stickers on there. Quail, Lieberman, 2000 on an Isuzu Trooper. We got a couple Mopars down here. Got a Dodge Charger 383 down there. Got a Chrysler with a Chrysler 300 here, 2-door hardtop. And we got a Roadrunner here. This is nice with a, look at that nice blue on there. It's a 383 Roadrunner. And we got some more muscle cars over here, mostly Mustangs in this section here. GT 500, Shelby.
By the way, you know, that's part of the old car experience.
Another GT 500. This one's a KR fastback here. Another KR here, GT 500 KR 428 Shelby. Won't see too many places with that many Shelbys in one area. That one's a 66 GT 350H. This one's a Boss 302 69. And we got a Galaxy here, 427 in this one. Similar to that race car that was pulling in. This one's a 64 though.
Driven a quarter mile at a time.
Dual carbs on that. Tack on the dash. Kind of a blacked out sleeper looking car. Bench seat. 4-speed on the floor. Notice the tack up on the dash. That's a really cool car. And we got another big block Chevy there, convertible. And we got the little Corvette convertible on this side. Camaro Z28 right there. And we got another Chevelle here, SS 67. An Impala here. Good looking Impala right there. I'll jump to the other side of this tree. Well, here's another Chevy here. Chevelle 66 on that one. Big block car, 396 in it. Another one here. This one's also a big block 396. And over here we got another 396. There's a bunch of big block cars here. That one's a convertible. The other two were hard tops. And we got a Camaro pace car here. That one's also got the 396. 69 Camaro. There's another Camaro here. This has got the small block in it, 350. RSSS, nicely restored on that one. Another big block Chevelle there. And we got another one there. Boy, there's a lot of those big black Chevelles here, aren't there? Popular cars. This is a later body style than the ones up the other end, but all Chevelle big blocks. And then we got a little Nova SS here. This one's 1967. 327 in that. And we got a bigger body car here. This is a Grand Prix Pontiac here. 421 in it. All in black. And over here we got another Pontiac here. Bunch of Pontiacs here actually. It's a nice looking one, two-door hardtop. It's a little GTO convertible here. Another Judge. We're just kind of scooting through these, so if anybody wants to say any information in the video, you can comment on the video. Let us know what years and any information you want to share on them, if maybe you got one or anything. Like these. This one's a 66. Got the tri-carb, tri-power setup on there. This one's a 67. And another GTO convertible there. This is all Pontiac section. Matter of fact, every one in this row is a Pontiac. Another GTO here. Another GTO here. Quite a slew of them. Here's the Grand Prix. Oh, we got one Buick. I lied. I thought they were all Pontiac in that aisle, but there's a Buick right there. 69 Buick and a Pontiac Firebird convertible on the end here. And over here we got a few Corvettes. This one is a 1962 convertible. And here comes another one driving in there as well. I think they're gonna probably tell them to come to the next aisle here. Another Corvette, little Roadster convertible here. 1954 on that one. We got another one here. This one's a 1962. There's that one driving in. Nice one there, huh? Another convertible. And we got a big block Corvette here, 427 in that one. Convertible. Here's another convertible. This one's got the 3-deuce carburetors there. This one's a 67. Comes out of Delaware. And we got another one here. This one is a 67 as well. Got the 3 carbs. Good looking car. And over on this side we have Thunderbirds. Like the white one here is a 56, but there's a whole slew of Thunderbirds here. This one's a 56. Quite a lineup of Thunderbirds right there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them right in a row there. And we got a few more Corvettes over on here. This one's Crossfire Injection, it says. ZR1. And this guy's getting his all detailed up for the show. We got a bunch of Mustangs over here, 5.0 Mustangs, convertibles. The blue one's a 1990 GT. But there's quite a group of Mustangs here. And another Mustang GT convertible. Well, here's that early Volkswagen we saw.
I don't know why it messed up, but
This one is a 1944.
it did.
There's your information on the windshield there if you want to read it. It's got the blacked out headlights and all for the wartime. And we got a 64 Amphicar here. This is the one we were telling you on the way in. This one's all the way from Wisconsin. These are made to go in the water, on land or water. So it's kind of shaped like a boat on the bottom. Got the boat light on the hood and stuff. And it's got some little propellers on the bottom there. Well, we got a couple more unusual cars over on this side. We got a Nash Healy right there. Good looking car. Nice little convertible, sporty looking car. And we got a Packard here. It's called the Monte Carlo. Notice the unusual top on there. It's got a removable piece in the top. It's quite a car. I don't know much information on that. Maybe somebody can let us know if you know a little history on that one. Bodied by Henny. So it's got a custom body there. Henny made hearses and all kinds of stuff. And we got another Packard here. This is the same style car here, Monte Carlo. 1953. That one's got the top still in place on that one. And we got a couple Kaiser Darrens here. These are cool looking cars. Notice the sliding door goes right into the fender. Love the colors on those two too. Nice bright colors. Good looking cars right there, a pair of them. Now look at the Buick driving in there. Kind of interesting. Park Ave. And we got Mustang Alley over here. Another Mustang here, 66, all the way from Massachusetts. That one's got the inline 6 engine. Got a little 289 Mustang there.
And it matches the number and everything.
And we've got a couple more here. This one's a 289 convertible. This one here is a fastback. And we got another little coupe there in black. Well, we got another Mustang here. A couple more. This one's a convertible here, 67. This one's a 68 fastback GT. Pretty valuable car right there. And we got one more backing in. Well, over here we got some 57 Chevys, Nomad wagon there.
Yeah, so you taking video.
Two-door hardtop there.
I'm doing social media with AACA. So.
Well, we're going to scoot down the rest of the Chevys here. These are all Tri-5. Got another 57 convertible. Got a 55 two-door post. There's a 55 hardtop there. This is a 57 fuel-injected Nomad. Pretty cool car. And we got another convertible here. And we got a Toyota here. 1997 Toyota Camry. Big Lincoln town car. Chevy Impala there. Another Brickyard 400. I guess that's the one we saw driving in, maybe. Monte Carlo. And we've got a nice Eldorado there. North Star 32 valve engine in that. Another Cadillac getting back in there. Got a Buick wagon here. Riviera, that's a good looking car. I like that one. Little coupe. Got a Saturn here. You don't see too many Saturns anymore, do you? And what do we got here? Celica. Toyota Celica. Convertible. And you can see we got a bunch more backed up here. We got a whole traffic jam here coming in. You can see there's probably 8 or 10 cars in a row here. We got a GTX here. Notice the air grabber hood with the little face on there. That's cool up on the hood. And over on the other side we got some Buick. We got a Buick there, Cadillac, got a Buick Woody wagon down there. So there's all kinds of stuff down that side, 40s, kind of stuff. And we got a guy riding a Honda motorcycle there. A little Honda bike. This one's a little Ford pickup here. All the way from New Hampshire on that one. That one's a 34 right there. So there's a whole slew of them trying to get in here. But like I said, we've been here down here for 2 weeks, going to the Carlisle and the Hershey swap meets, car corrals, all that stuff. So we got tons of videos coming out. So check them all out. But we'd like to get back home at some point, so we're gonna just keep going at it here. Got a Studebaker Advanti, Corvette in behind it, and shoot, there's another 15 or 20 of them coming in behind there. And we got a Cadillac there, got a Lincoln over here, and looks like a Saab, 1990 Saab on that one. So we'll jump up this aisle here, got a couple empties. They all have numbers, so when you see these empty spots, the guys are coming in at some point here when they get out of the traffic jam. Thunderbird, a couple Thunderbirds, Ford Thunderbirds. This one's a 1989. That one's a turbo coupe right there. They're getting that all polished up, ready to go. Pontiac, Trans Am. And we got another Cadillac. This one's an Alante. Good looking Alante coupe. Jump onto the other side of these guys. Here's an 88 Lincoln. And we got another Lincoln Town car there. Over here we got a guy driving in a Mercedes. We'll grab a few of these along here. Got a big Chrysler, 72 Chrysler there.
We should. I should ask that guy, because he's got his light on.
And we got a 340 Mopar here. Good looking car. This one's a Duster. It's 1972, I believe. Got a Cutlass here, Olds Cutlass. Got a little Vega here. Chevy Vega. But you can see there's, well, I guess they're getting down on that line there. There's still a bunch of them coming in though. There's a Corvette going by up there, a red one. Got a Mercury Cougar here. Looks like a Monte Carlo, then a Cadillac convertible in behind it. Now we got a Monte Carlo here. That's a good looking Monte Carlo. Buick here. This is a turbocharged Buick. And we got a little Olds 442 there. What is this here? This is a Citroen, 1987 Citroen. You don't see those around every day. French car. And we got a little BMW. It's kind of wild now with the sporty body on it. This one's a 1986. There's your information on it if you want to read up on it any. You can pause on that. We got a Pontiac here. Firebird, 1974. Formula. Cadillac on this side. And we've got a Diplomat here. It's a Dodge Diplomat. Look at the electronic spark control system. That's kind of cool. Lean burn. It's got the lean burn engine. And we got a Pontiac here, Grand Prix. And another Grand Prix Pontiac.
Yeah.
Those are kind of cool. We got some bigger body cars here. Got a Cadillac here. Got a Lincoln right there. Lincoln Continental. All kinds of bigger cars over here. Got a Mercedes there.
And one thing I've also noticed is that
Got a Lincoln here. And then we jump down a size. Little AMC Gremlin. 4.2 liters, it says. Mexico. That one's all the way from Mexico. Mexico license plate on that. And over on this side, we got some more Cadillacs and Buicks and Chryslers and stuff up in there. Another AMC here, another one with a Mexico plate on it. It's kind of interesting. And we got the wagon here, AMC wagon. That one is from Massachusetts. Another one that made the journey. Got a Grand Prix here, and we got a Trans Am Pontiac pace car there. Well, we're over on the other driveway again, where we were earlier this morning. They're getting a few more coming in here.
And you're gonna go to the far north, and there's a guy.
The big caddy convertible there,
back in.
coming up from New York. Got a Corvette in behind it.
Somebody's in the way.
Here's a 65 Volvo here. Got the dual carbs on there.
Charlie! Charlie!
I'm guessing they're looking for Charlie. There's a 65 Corvair Monza. See if we can get away from Charlie here. 64 Mercury Comet. And we got a couple on this side here. We got a Chevy over here. And a Cutlass Oldsmobile. 421 Pontiac. There's so many of them here. You just kind of got to speed through them a little bit, or it'll take all day long. There's a Cadillac convertible down in there. A little Valiant here.
They're probably happy.
It's got to pick out a few, I guess. Otherwise, this will take all day, right? We don't want to do that. There's a Pontiac Bonneville convertible. This is like one that I had. This is a little Nova here. This is like one I had at one point here. The old Starfire. It's 1962 from Canton, Ohio. Makes you wonder if that is the one I had, because I sold that one off to Ohio. Maybe they got it restored. Who knows? I don't know. A little Volvo station wagon. That's pretty unusual. 67 Volvo. Cadillac here, Impala. Here's something we haven't seen yet. It's a Rambler Marlin. Kind of reminds you of the Dodge Charger with the fastback body style. And we've got a front wheel drive Olds Toronado there. And over on this side, 62 Chrysler convertible there. A Bonneville. And an Impala here, Chevy Impala, 2-door hardtop. Well, we got another Chevy Impala there. Just gonna scoot down some of these. Got a Ford Falcon in behind there. Come to this side, there's a few less people. Got a Bonneville here, Grand Prix, some Pontiacs. Got a Mercury Cougar right there. Good looking Cougar. Got a Chrysler Newport convertible. Nice little Nova there. Got a Cadillac next to it here. This one's a Cadillac DeVille, 1968 on that one. And we got a few more big caddies down there. Got some interesting stuff on this side here. Got some Ford Sunliner here. And we got an old 61 old Starfire convertible on that one. Got an Imperial here. This is pretty cool here. Check out the headlights on this.
Oh.
I'll show you the taillights. This one's a 61 Imperial Custom. They got some wild styling on them. See the taillight dangling from the fin there. That's pretty cool stuff. Mopar had some, well, everybody at that time period really had some wild design stuff on them. Chevy here. And another Chevy here on the end. This one's an Impala, 1960, with the big block engine there. Speaking of wild designs and big tail fins, there's a 59 Caddy. That's about as good as it gets there. Big old 59 Caddy Coupe de Ville.
American limited production play.
And we'll kind of pan down this aisle. Pontiac Bonneville. Another 59 Caddy convertible there. They're really filling in now. Look at the Dodge here. This is nice. This one's got big fins on it too. 59 Dodge. Custom Royal. See the big fins on there. Pretty cool car. D500 dual carb engine on
I
there.
think that's the original car.
And we got an Edsel Pacer here, 2-door hardtop. And we got a little Chevy convertible driving by there. Good looking Chevy. And looks like a Nash over this way, 46 Nash sedan there. And a Plymouth Woody wagon, the 46 to 8 era. I don't know if there's any difference in them. That one happens to be a 46. This is cool here. Look at this caddy. Big fastback coupe. Look at the dash on this thing. It's pretty wild. Got the dual spotlights on there. It's a 48. Jump over this side. Kind of ahead of their time for 48, really. Good looking car. And we got a Studebaker here. This guy's getting it all polished up. And a DeSoto Sportsman 2-door hardtop here. It's a good looking DeSoto. That one's a 1957. Probably got the Hemi under the hood there, I'm guessing. And we got a Chrysler New Yorker convertible here. 1957 on that. And that does have the Hemi right there. Jump over this side, couple Mopars over here. And we got a Ford Crestliner there. This is the Ford Crestliner with the vinyl top and the two-tone paint. A little Plymouth here, 51 Plymouth. And over here, getting kind of a crowd here, so it's hard to see. There's a Chrysler here. Getting kind of hard to see some of them, and it'll be a lot harder to see some of those classics up there. That's why I got some video earlier on some of them. But we'll scoop by them again here in a minute. It's a 50 Olds here. We got a little Nash. Notice the Nash, this one's a 1951. Still got the 51 Pennsylvania inspection sticker. It's a convertible, but see how they have like window frames and stuff, but they just have a top piece that slides up rather than a whole folding deal. I think that's probably because of the frame situation. Nash was getting into a lot of unibody stuff, and it's probably the reasoning for that. There's a Chevy, one we just saw driving in. Got an Oldsmobile over here. Good looking Olds there. And we got a Ford, 57 Ford retractable hardtop there. Star Chief Pontiac here. That's a nice looking one with the great colors on that. Another DeSoto here. Let's get the Hemi in there, Fireflight. Another Dodge here, Custom Royal Lancer. And we got another Ford here, Victoria. It's a 56. And we got a 57 retractable hardtop there. Jump over to this side, got a Ford convertible here, 53 Ford. That'd be the last year for the flathead on that. Sunliner, and we got a Buick Woody wagon right there. Well, I just peeled off the coat. It's finally warmed up to sweatshirt weather. 55 Caddy here. It's got the dual carbs. It's a good looking car right there. And we got a Pontiac, 54 Pontiac it says. Chieftain Special station wagon. Nice looking Buick here. And we got a Nash Rambler there. There's a 54 Ford Sunliner. This guy's telling me it's not a Nash, but it says Nash right on the grill. It's a Nash Rambler. Got a Buick there. Got a Willys here, 54 little Willys. We had one of these at one point. Got a Ford mainline there, 1954. And we got some more Fords down here. This one's a Crown Vic, 55 Crown Vic. Got a Hudson Hornet here with the twin H power. It's pretty cool. Got the dual carbs with the dual air cleaners. Those were a great car for their time. And we got another Buick here. This one's a 55 Buick Special 2-door hardtop with the nail head. engine under the hood. Well, this looks like the import section, and then after this we're going to get into the older stuff up here. So this one's a Datsun here, 72 Datsun 240Z. Here's this one that we saw driving in here. This is a little Opel, 72 Opel GT. Kind of has a Corvette look, but smaller. There's a Lotus here, 73 Lotus. Got a Nissan here, 94 Nissan 300 ZX twin turbo. Got a couple Fieros in here somehow. The rest of the stuff looks like imports along in this section. Because over on this side we got a couple Mercedes there. Another Mercedes. This looks like a little Mazda. And a Jaguar. 72 Jag. And we'll jump back over this way. MG. Got a Porsche here. This lady says her grandmother bought it brand new. Kept it all those years.
She was fun, yep.
This one's a TVR Grantura MK2A MG. MG engine in there. I'm not sure of the history on that car. Maybe somebody can tell me. I don't know much about that one. There's a Volvo here. Another Jag in behind it. And there's all kinds of stuff on this side. We got Porsches. Another Porsche here. Looks like a little Buick Riata in the middle. There's a Ferrari. And another Fiero there. Over on this side we got a bunch more. These look like a lot of British cars mostly. Austin Healey on the end. Little Triumph. MGs. This one's a 1968 MGB. Another Austin Healey here. 64. Another MGB there, 65. Got a Porsche Speedster here. This one's a 1961 Porsche Speedster. Then we got a Jaguar on that side. And maybe see if it's a MG or what up on this side here. Yep, that one's an MG. You're trying to stay at a people's picture ways, but I'm taking a video, so it's hard to stop. There's a Lotus, 65 Lotus. And a little Sunbeam Tiger there. There's a 39 MG TB. There's the MGA 59. You get all kinds of them here. 1934. These are all MGs. Another one here, 1960. Got a Jag here, 52. And another MG here on the tail end. Well, this is a funny little car. Let's see what it is here. This one is a Nissan. Haven't seen that body style before. 1990 Nissan. Got all kinds of, you can see the crowds of people I'm dealing with trying to get a video for you guys. Look at this. It's crazy. Got a little Volkswagen Beetle here. We got the valuable windowed Volkswagen bus there. It's a good one, 1965. We got a 57 Beetle. Got the Volkswagen thing right there. And we got another bus over here. A 65 bus right there. Little Nash Metropolitan. And here's one of the 48 Playboys we saw driving in. Those are pretty wild. Look at the interesting designing. Looks like it's got a folding hardtop on it. A little small flathead engine. Here's the other one here. So you can see some of the information. If you want to read up on those right there, you can pause on that. And we got another Metropolitan here. See what this little one is here. It's an interesting one. This is a Joette, short 2, 1924. It's a little small car with the emblem on the front. Pretty cool. And we got a little American Austin coming in there. Nice big Buick convertible right here. Oh, here's one of my favorites right here. Another Buick. These have great looks to them with the full cutouts in the rear wheels. Just a nice car. This is a 53 Skylark. Skylark is one of my favorites. Great looking chunky car. Chrome wire wheels. Just a great looking car right there. Got some Rolls Royces. This one's a 57 Rolls Royce. Bentley. Cadillacs, a couple caddies right in there. Well, this is kind of a Ford section. Got a Ford convertible there. Got the 40 Ford Coupe here. Over on this side, we got Model A's lining up here. 28.9 Model A's. This one's a four-door Phaeton. Got a little Sport Coupe Model A. So we're just kind of scoot down these. There's a 37 Ford there, and we got a 32 Roadster. We got some music down at the end here, so we got to watch it. We got also a 33 or 4. Let me get up here a little ways. See what this one is. It's 1933 Ford here. Cabriolet. Good looking 33 Ford. And we got a couple Model A's there. Coupe right there. 1930. Another 34 LaSalle there. This is a nice one here. This is a Nash, 1932 Nash right there. Convertible sedan. Look at the styling to that. Really cool car. Even little details on the headlights there. Got the fender lights. Really nice. There's a 32 Packard here. We've got a big Rolls Royce here, 1925 Rolls Royce Silver Ghost. And you can see there's a bunch of them. You know, they're all on this side as well. So we're getting quite a difficult time to catch them with the camera. 1933 Chevy here. Here's a good looking little Pontiac Coupe. And there's the Plymouth that we saw driving in. Well, over on this side we got, let's see what this one is. Oh, this one's a Isetta Frascini. See if I can pronounce that. That was like the other one that we saw driving in that had the snake for a mascot. And over here we got a Duesenburg. Great looking Duesenburg here. 1930. And we got a Rolls here. Nice looking Rolls right there. Over here we got a Franklin. Nice looking Packard. Another Packard there just beyond it. Packard Coupe here, 1930. So as you can see, I'll show you, this is down the aisle here. This is what Hershey's all about, the big classics and stuff. And hence the difficultness when we get up this way. Big Cadillac, 31 Cadillac Roadster there. That's a nice car right there. We got another one driving in here, a little Chrysler Roadster there. Looking good. And we're going to jump ahead here a ways. Got another big Packard over this way if we can get in there. Looks like 2 Packards in a row here. That one's a dual cowl there. And we got a Packard limo here. This one's a 1929. Got a Rolls Royce here. And we got a Franklin air-cooled car on the end. It looks like a couple LaSalles. It's another 34 LaSalle there. And we got a 35 LaSalle there, convertible. It's kind of like the one I tried to buy at that Montana auction. Got a Packard here. Now we got a big Stanley steamer here. This one's almost like a steam bus. Look at the size of this thing. That'll wake you up. 1915 Mobile Wagon. That's really cool. Look at the steam laying down here. Gotta love that. Now we get nice rolls here as well. This one's a 1929 Springfield Phantom 1. You can hear that Stanley steamer blowing its whistle off. Got a Cadillac right there. Oh, we got a Veely. 1928 Veely there. This is that one we saw driving in earlier as well.
Not convertible?
Nice one there.
We don't have in Brazil. It's difficult to find.
And we got a 31 Chrysler here, dual cowl. It's kind of an original Survivor. Got another Packard here. 29 Packard Sport Phaeton. Good looking car. And we jump ahead here a ways. Got another Rolls Royce. That's an impressive car right there. 28 Rolls Royce. And we got another Packard here, 29 Packard. Well, here's that Cord we started driving in. Look at the nice low slung design to that. It's a sedan. Really nice car, front wheel drive. This is kind of wild with the high roof line there. It's a Lincoln. 1931 Lincoln limousine. Pretty wild. Notice the chairs that slide right out, like the leather chairs that slide way into the back, and then they come out the door. You don't even have to get up. You just jump out on the running board. That's luxury back in the day there. Well, they just did the national anthem. There's another Rolls Royce, 31 Rolls. Got an Elk car here. You don't see those very often. 1925 Elk car. Got a Pierce Arrow on this side. Let's see if we can get over here. 1931 Pierce Arrow right there. Convertible sedan. Great looking car. And we got a 31 Cadillac there. Dual cowl. Phaeton. Sport Phaeton. Another Lincoln here. That one's a dual cowl as well. And we got a nice looking Chrysler right here. This one's a 31 Chrysler Imperial. Look at all the detail to that engine, all highly detailed. Nice looking car. And we got the 15 Packard here. A couple of these we saw earlier. I got a little Chrysler there, 26 Chrysler touring car. There's a Pontiac here, 29 Pontiac. Another Pontiac right there. Another Pontiac here, 3 in a row. This one's a little coupe. And we got a Nash here, 29 Nash, 2-door sedan. And over on this side, a good looking Hudson right here. Nice Hudson dual cowl right there. Good looking car. And we got a Chevy coupe here. You don't see too many of those early Chevy coupes like that. Kind of looks like a Model T, but it's a Chevy. There it is right there. That one's 1922. Well, we got a few bikes here. There's an Indian, 1946 Indian Chief. All the judges are working on judging them here. Some little mopeds and stuff. A little Suzuki moped there. Another Suzuki. And we got a Whizzer here, 49 Whizzer right there on a Schwinn frame.
Yep, my dad had one as a kid, and we have a bunch of parts.
It's an Allstate, 1952 Allstate little scooter. And we got 3 Articat little mini dirt bikes here in a row. Got a great looking Packard here. Nice Packard convertible coupe. Got the donut chaser out on the front. And there's all kinds of cars here that we're not going to be able to see as well. I mean, there's, I don't know how many, hundreds and hundreds of them. There's a nice Survivor here. Let's see what brand this one is. Overland, brass era Overland, 1912. Another Overland here. We've got a Overland ourselves. I think ours is a 16. This one's a 14 right there. 24 Model T. There's a brass Model T there, 1914 on that one. And we got a Star here, 1927 Star Coupe. This is that other early car. I couldn't see what it was on the way in. It's got preservation class on it. See if we can get over to it. It is a Cadillac. That's what I was guessing earlier. It's 1904 Cadillac there. A little top on it, stay out of the sun. So like I said, there's just, you know, lines and lines of them. These are all cars in the show here. Here's a Citroen here, 1954 Citroen. Monte Carlo. We're going to jump over to some of the older stuff again here, and then we're going to have to finish it up. But if you like these kinds of videos, please subscribe. If you haven't already, give us thumbs up, give us good comments. All those things are really appreciated. And, you know, for you guys that aren't subscribed, that's really what makes all these channels possible. If nobody subscribed and nobody commented, none of this stuff would be on there. So please do that if you can. It doesn't cost a dime. Just takes a couple seconds of your time. Look at this one here. This is a Pullman, 1914 Pullman. They made railroad cars and all kinds of stuff. $2,400 when it was new. Made in York, Pennsylvania, just locally here. York is not far from Hershey. It's pretty impressive. Pullman right there. Well, we'd like to show you all of these up in here, but it's just not possible to get around here. You've seen how tough it is when we get up in here. As soon as we go to look at something, 5 people jump in front of you. But here's a Hudson. Nice looking early Hudson there. So we'll show you as many as we can, but it's not going to be possible to show them all. This is a Buick here, nice early Buick. There's all kinds of brass cars in this row. We'll try to jump to the other side here, show you a few of them. Another Buick here. Here's one I haven't seen before, a Warren. 1911 Warren.
You go up through the ranks.
Okay.
Never seen one. There's another big Pullman here, like the one over there. And we got what looks like a Renault here. Yep. 09 Renault. They got that kind of a funny shovel nose because they got the radiator is up in behind right on the cowl there. Pretty cool. And we got one more over here.
What are you doing? Now you're hiding? Why are you hiding?
This one is a Hartford, or a Pope Hartford, sorry. Right-hand drive, cool looking car. It's interesting. Here's another Pullman. This one's a 1916 little, well, I guess you call it a roadster, but it does have a back seat. That's kind of an unusual arrangement. You won't see too many roadsters like that with kind of a curved back seat in there. It's Pullman like the others, kind of a smaller series. See if I can jump to this side and show you the back end of it. Notice it's got kind of a funny back because of that rear seat in there, kind of a short back end with a little trunk lid. And we got a Thomas Flyer there. Right-hand drive. Those are really impressive cars of that age. Now looks like we made it to the Model T section. Model T Ford's over here. It's a 25 coupe there. There's a 27 sedan. There's a 1920 Roadster. Got another touring car in behind there. Let's jump over here to see some of these other ones. We got some brass tees over here. It's a 1912. Going to scoot along some of these brass tees here. Some of these are really nicely restored. Some of them are older restorations. Some of them are survivors, it looks like. 1915 there. There's a 1914. There's a 1915 Speedster there. We're going to get in behind here because that is just about blocked up with people. And a center door sedan. Another brass tee there. Yeah, this thing's pretty wild. You won't see too many of these. This is a steam car of some sort. See if we can figure out what it is. It's a really funky design. It's from the Lane Motors Museum. So we've probably seen this one out there because we went and did a video there. So if you want to check out a full video at the Lane Museum, you can do so. We posted that a couple months ago. 28 Harris, it says. Touring sedan. Kind of wild. It's got Packard wheels on it. Not sure the history on that one, but if you look up their website, you might be able to find it. You can also check it out on our video. You might see the signboard that talked about it on there.
That's the sign.
And there's all kinds of early cars up and through here. Looks like we got a Stanley steamer here. That one just pulled in, still steaming. But anyway, we're going to finish it up there. Get this little one here. Car Nation. 1913 on that one. Just pan over this way, show you the last couple here. Here's the Stanley steamer. the big bus. Basically, I don't know. We'll see if they have any information as to what it's called. 9-passenger. It's like a giant touring car. Notice how nicely restored. They got the boiler all wrapped and everything, all the not wiring, tubing, and big brass lights all polished up. Really quite a car though, and fits a lot of passengers. Basically a early bus. Anyway, we'll finish it up there. Hope you enjoyed the video. You can see the crowd we're dealing with here, so I'm kind of had enough of that. Want to get out of here. So we'll check in the next round. Thanks for watching.